In this problem, we want to find a coterminal angle to our given angle. So when we see the phrase coterminal angles, that means angles that share the same initial and terminal sides. So the angles will have different measures, but they will still share the same sides. So in this case, if I graph the 400-degree angle that I am given, I would draw my initial side on the positive x-axis, and then I would travel 400 degrees. So I traveled 360 and then another 40 degrees. And so the red would be the terminal side of my angle. And so that is my 400-degree angle graphed in center position. Now I want to find the angle of least positive measure that is coterminal. Well, if I add or subtract 360s, so if I'm at this point here, and let me get another color going here, if I start here and I add 360, I'm back where I was. So if I were to add 360 to the 400, that would be a coterminal angle. And that would give me 760 degrees. So if I graphed 760 degrees in standard position, it would have the same initial and terminal sides. What I want is I want an angle that is of least positive measure. So when I added 360, I made it more positive. I want to make it the smallest positive I can. So I'm going to take the 400 and I'm going to subtract 360, and I get 40. If I were to subtract 360 again, I would go negative. So 40 degrees is the smallest angle that's still positive that would be coterminal with the given angle. So 40 degrees would be the least positive. And now I want what I want to call the least negative or the smallest negative, so the highest negative number. I don't want to be infinite. I want to go the other direction. So if I now subtract another 360, that's going to give me negative 320, and that's going to be the least negative angle that I can create. So that's the answer to the other part of this problem. So when we add 360, or alternately, if we subtract 360, we end up in the same spot. So to find a coterminal angle, you add or subtract integer multiples of 360.